Hello, Professor here again, and this is a new Let's Play series of, as you can see, Desperados 3. Now, this is a game that I have been waiting excitedly for since it was announced, and I have fond memories of playing a demo of the first game in this series, Wanted Dead or Alive, which came out back in 2001 when I was 11 years old. I unfortunately only got to play the demo of it though, because once I was able to get the full game, I never could get it to run properly on my computer. So I never actually got to play it. And I also never played the second game, Cooper's Revenge. So I don't really know any of the story, and I don't know whether this game is set before or after those games, or where in the timeline it is. But I'm just going to go in assuming that you don't need to know anything about those games to play this. And I have played the demo of this, which I played a couple of weeks ago. Once I found out that it was available on GOG.com. You can probably play it as well if you like. And it looked like it was the first couple of missions of the game, which you can just play for free, including the tutorial. Well, the first 3 missions, then, if you count the tutorial as one. And it was good. It was much longer than I expected, and I actually stopped after the first proper mission because I didn't want to spoil too much until I got to play the actual game. And I also wanted to record all of it, so I decided to stop. I will be replaying parts of this during these first couple of episodes, probably, and I will tell you when I stop playing. And I don't actually know exactly how long the demo is, because I stopped. But also, I did change a couple of settings. I've set it to classic RTS controls, which changes because by default the controls are right-click to select people and left-click to move. But classic RTS, which is what I'm more used to, even though it's been a while, is left-click to select things and right-click to move, which feels a little more familiar to me, and kind of tripped me up. The default controls kind of tripped me up during the demo. So I've changed that now as well. I've also changed the quick load from F8 to F6, because that is a button I don't use for OBS controls, basically. So, that should be it. So we are going to start a new game, and we're going to play on normal. You can customize. You have beginner, normal, hard, and desperado, which, as you can see, makes things a lot difficult. It reduces health, increases the detection speed, which is how long you can stay in a view cone before the enemy actually detects you, and it makes the enemies more difficult. I'm going to stick to normal because I am, as it says here, I'm familiar with real-time tactics games. I'm not new. I am recently returning, but I'm not that bad, I hope. But I'm not a veteran, and this is my first playthrough, so yeah, not gonna do that. We'll stick to normal. Think we'll do. We'll keep the voice language to English. You got all of these options in the demo, so I know this. You have German, Russian, and Chinese as well, if you prefer any of those, but I'm going to stick to English. There we go. I thought there was an... Did I skip past the option of subtitles? I hope I turned those on. I'd have to double check. So this first bit is the tutorial, which obviously teaches you how to play the game by not by showing, but by doing, which is nice. It is a bit slow though, at least if this is your first time. And this is the exact same way the demo starts as well.
Johnny, you're straggling. Come on.
Right behind you, Pa.
Here's our title character and his dad. I think Johnny Cooper was the protagonist of the
Keep your head down.
the other games. The title of the second game, Cooper's Revenge, makes it pretty obvious that he was the protagonist of that one, or the main character of that one. Well, A. Cooper, at least. His name might have been Johnny.
I'll get it done.
So middle mouse button moves the camera around, which is nice. And then you get these little notes, which tell you about a game element, such as view cones. So all the characters, all the enemy characters have a view cone, which is you want to stay out of. And
This thirst is killing me.
you use these to avoid being detected as you sneak around. Now, you have two options here. You can either, when he's here, you can go around here and go up this ladder and then jump off the roof on the other side of the building. Or when he's banging on the door here, you can go up to this gate. Now, since he's heading back, we're going to go up the ladder.
Sure.
And then jump down.
I have to be out here.
Sure thing.
We're back with the next note. Quick save and quick load. Yep. So we have a quick save and a quick load up here. And if you don't save often enough, this counter will appear, and we'll show you. It's been more than a minute since I last quick saved or saved. You can turn this off if you like, but I think it's a good reminder because it's saving is a thing that you tend to forget. And here we get a note which we need to interact with these because some of them unlock abilities which we don't have yet. So here we will get Cooper's coin. We can throw this to get the attention of the guard. Anyone within the blue circle will have their attention drawn to the card or to the coin.
Glad I picked up these.
So I'll select him so we can see what he's looking at. And now James is going to knife him.
Remember, think slow, act fast.
We always hide the body.
You've been paying attention.
It's now or never.
I think we can possibly make that save reminder. We'll set it to 5 minutes. So it doesn't appear quite as often.
Follow me. Keep your head down.
On my way.
You can also turn it off completely as well. And here we will get some information about showdown mode, which you can
Still got plenty left.
it basically pauses the game, at least in this difficulty setting. And you can plan a move, which we're going to plan throwing the fake coin at the horse. Then we're going to not execute, but we're going to continue. And then we can execute this action by pressing enter or clicking this button. And it's not particularly useful right here. I could have done that, timed that correctly without showdown mode. It's a lot more useful when you have multiple characters that need to do things at the same time.
It's now or never.
Locked.
Now I know what to do, of course. I need to let this ladder down.
Sure. Let's go.
All right, son. Time for a challenge. See that ladder up there? I need you to throw it down for me. Good job. That's my boy.
It was easy.
Keep your head down.
And here's the next lesson. So we have a bunch of characters here. And you will notice that their view cones, when they hit obstacles, become these darker lines. And in this area, you won't be spotted if you are crouching. So we can use this to sneak past them to this ladder over here.
I got this.
We have these barrels here, which will keep us covered.
That explains why the old bastard has it in for her.
What do you reckon he'll do? Call her out?
Glad I picked up these.
You know old Hutch. His only friend is his bottle.
Heads or tails?
You hear that?
Sure. Let's go.
Limber!
My way.
Come out, you whiskey-stealing, piss-gulping sow!
I'm right here, you worthless drunk. Let's settle this.
Oh, you hear that? It's about to go down. Come on.
And time you're paid for stealing what's rightfully mine.
You don't scare me, you half-wit and
See the one in the back, near the cliff? Find a way to distract him with your coin. Then I can take them both out.
Come on. Turn around.
He's still breathing. Tie him up and quick, before he comes to.
Leave it to me.
Yep. We will do that.
Stay put, okay?
Good job. Now, hide him in the bushes.
You're heavy.
Attaboy. Let's go.
Sure. No problem. Right. On my way.
We gotta get moving.
Can rotate the camera, which is nice.
Get it done.
The previous games were purely isometric. I think you could rotate the camera in.
See that crane up there?
Yeah.
How about you go over there and make a delivery?
Coming right up, sir. Sure thing.
What the?
One fake coin coming up. Need some change?
You hear that?
I got this. Sure. Let's go.
Here we have another note.
Leave it to me.
highlight objects. You can highlight all interactable objects and enemies by pressing H. Yep. It's pretty good. And it's a toggle too, which is nice.
No problem.
Now you see this little hatch here. It actually leads to this door as indicated by this line that you can see when you hover over it. So if we go down here, we would come out here, which we definitely do not want. Instead, we're going to interact with this crane.
I did it! I got this.
Nice job, son. Now stay right there. I'll come to you. Good job, boy. You know the drill. You wait till I'm back.
Thought I was ready this time.
Next time, I bet.
I said the same thing last time. Why can't I come with you? Just give me a gun.
A gun, huh? I want to see you hit that tree from 15 paces.
Not sure I would stand there to watch, but okay. That knife could have just as well bounced that way and hit him in the leg or something. It's not very safe.
When you pull that off, you're ready for a gun. See you later, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny. Throw those knives at the tree. I think the yellow there might have been a bit of a poor choice. You can barely see that A. Chapter 1, The Doctor and the Bride. And then we get another loading screen. Loading times aren't great. Probably because I don't have an SSD. Having that might have made this a little quicker. But, oh well. Might get one in the future to put certain games on that likes to load a lot. But for now, this will have to do.
Pick her clean, boys. Take everything that shines and anything what could drink a man blind.
Come on, let's show them who's boss. Take cover.
I think they might be robbing that train. It's just a hunch, though.
He saw us!
Up there! Get it!
Don't let him get away!
Shoot him dead, boys!
Another notch for Big Ann! Hey, leave some for me!
And this is where the fun begins, in the Rocky Mountains of Byers Pass, Colorado. That's where the game begins proper, because now we're no longer in a tutorial mode, except we are, because we still have some things to learn.
I wonder what's in here.
Knife. Here's Johnny.
Something tells me you ain't here punching tickets.
Are you stowing away, Johnny?
Unplanned stop. I'd better go find out what's holding us up.
Right, so as you can see, we still have some notes, still have some
I
things
have to sneak my way up to the front of the train.
to learn. Knife slash knockout. You can take down enemies up close using your knife or knock them out. Press Q to select the knife, then left mouse to attack. For a knockout, either swap out the skill in the skill bar or use A. Well, I'm fine with using the knife on these guys.
Sure thing.
And here you can see we can, if there were any other enemies within this blue circle, they would be alerted by this. Since there's nobody else here, we are fine. Throwing knife. Cooper can throw his knife to take down enemies from afar. He needs to retrieve it afterwards. Press W to select the throwing knife, then press left mouse to throw it. Can't throw punches though, unfortunately.
Take him out from here. Better throw a knife.
So if we, I right click there to deselect the ability. If we left click on this guy, you can see that he has a pretty good view of this pass. There's also a guy here, but he can't see anything. He's busy. We could probably sneak past here if we wanted to. We wanted to knock everybody out. But it's a lot easier to just knife him. John Bastard Operator McCroth.
Shall we? Sorry about that. Don't mind me.
I can just take these guys out because I can. I don't really have to.
Now, you stay put. All right. Rope lifts, wheelbarrows. Man, these folks sure came prepared. All right, better get up top. Here goes.
You keep hiding, I keep shooting.
Not a problem.
Let's quick save because why not? We have some civilians down here, friendlies.
What's that?
Cooper can use his revolvers to take down guards. Guns are loud and will alarm guards so that hear them. Press R to select one of the guns, then shoot it. Want to crouch down so he doesn't spot us.
I got a bullet for you. Like the fish in a barrel. Here he comes. Two's better than the quick and the dead.
He has two guns. They share an ammo pool, as you can see. And each takes a while to cool down after you've used it, which is
It's now or never.
put some limits on what you can do. The civilians hid in this grass here, or whatever, bushes.
Better thin down the pack before I get loud. Come on.
You can also shoot two people at the same time using the showdown mode, which we will have to do shortly.
Don't you move, buddy.
Let's not do anything we might regret.
So we're going to shoot him with one gun, and we're going to shoot him with the other gun.
I'd say you owe me one. Hey now. Are you kidding me?
I'd say we're even now. Now I suggest you return to your wagon. I'll handle things from here.
Well, like you handled those two?
Listen, Mr.
Cooper.
Mr. Cooper, I've been hired to make sure this train gets to Flagstone. I'd appreciate it if you don't get in my way.
Well, now, Mr.
McCoy. Dr. McCoy.
Right, Dr. McCoy. The way I see it, there's only one way forward, and I gotta get to Flagstone, too.
Suit yourself. But don't say I didn't warn you.
And there's our second character. Of course. Probably figured that when you saw his purple coat, that he was going to be a
So,
playable character.
the bandits blocked the tunnel.
Why do you think the train stopped? It's gonna take some work to clear those rocks. Good thing they have a stash of dynamite up on that plateau.
Yeah, grab it and clear the tunnel. Huh. Not such a bad plan.
I don't do bad plans.
Fair enough. Let's get to it then.
Sure thing.
So now we have two people we can control. We can select both of them to move both of them at the same time, which is nice. I figured that out a while into the tutorial. A while after this part, that is. He has different abilities. McCoy can throw his bag to lure guards. He has to retrieve it again. A gas trap blinds enemies who open the bag, which causes them to investigate afterwards. So Cooper also has a syringe, which can knock out enemies, and he can heal, which is something I hope we will not have to do. Of course. Whoops. Would be ideal to not take damage.
Use my bag as bait. You just hide and learn something. Primed and ready. It's just fishing.
Fuck. Oh, yeah.
Here they come.
Knife will do. Okay. Done.
Should have kept your hands to yourself.
Pressing tab to switch between them quickly. Now we also have this guy, of course.
All right, I'll follow. Well, all right.
Come on, pick the bag up.
Looks like we're past Denver.
Ambush right on schedule. Up we go. Heading there. Just what I had in mind.
There we go.
Everything in.
Couldn't click on it while the guard was there, unfortunately. Which is slightly annoying.
It saved me dozens of times. Let's throw out the load.
What the?
Still warming up.
Line
Here
and
goes.
sinker.
Eyes on the... No need to get bloody.
I usually work alone.
Back in business.
Let's move you out of the way.
Let's catch a few bandits.
Maybe it was just a bad aim. I don't know.
Let's go.
Bunt line. McCoy can use his bunt line to take down enemies from a long distance. If he needs this skill for a mission objective, he will carry a final golden bullet.
Let's cross over.
There's a lookout.
Oh, didn't.
Cliff. I'll take
Dang it! Didn't mean for you to pick that up.
hole again.
I'm not exactly sure how to tell if he has a golden bullet or not. But basically what that means, I guess, is that you will always have the final shot for the mission target. regardless of whether you use all of the ammo or not.
Doing it again.
So if we have this guy up here, we need to take out.
I'll be damned.
Cold bunt line special. Custom stock, custom rounds. You better have a plan here.
So here we of course need to climb up with.
My climbing days are behind me, Mr. Cooper.
Well, we'll figure something out.
We do the ladder thing again, which we did for our dad.
Use this rope ladder, Mr. McCoy.
I prefer Dr. McCoy.
I'm sure you do. It's now or never.
So here we now get into a bit more of a complicated situation, which is where I will end this episode.
So we can take our...
And we will pick back up from here in the next one, of course. So I will see you then.